Is there anything
Oh,
else that you guys wanna tell us about? Anything else that you're up
wanna show off
to?
some art?
I mean, I
Over here.
can.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
we should get some background on what Lady Lixie does.
Yes. Yes.
This makes the coolest art ever.
Do you want to show you the spots? I can show.
Oh yeah.
No, let me show you the stuff. So I feel so weird being like feeling like I'm in the maker community because I'm an artist, and I know that is sort of in the maker community, but I like,
Absolutely.
I don't know. I feel like I don't
Totally.
do all the cool stuff you guys do.
Whatever.
So,
Whatever.
have
You
She
do
knows how to
cool
like
stuff and
color
like
with
yeah.
yellow, magenta, and cyan and stuff. I don't understand
I know
that at all.
that's something that we always polar opposite, because I'm so much more pigment based and he's so color based. And I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, just mix those colors. And he's like, that's not how that works.
Additive versus subtractive. Yeah.
It does.
Green is part of yellow to begin with.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
gosh, I don't know what to show off. I guess so. I have a lot of basis in horror art. Is that okay to share?
Heck yeah. Anything
Okay.
goes.
So I'll start with my big boy. I love to go here in Utah. We have a lot of thrift stores, like a lot of I don't want to say like privately owned thrift, like little ones. We have like a lot of chain ones, and our biggest one always has the weirdest, slightly religious art ever. So I love taking art and just taking those types of paintings and just kind of destroying them.
Nice.
So, like taking this boy that I can tell was in a church, like where the frame originally came from, and just really goring him up and stuff like that. So, yeah, I do a lot of stuff like that.
I love it.
And then I know my stuff doesn't do anything. It just sits there and looks the way it is. It doesn't change colors. It's just there.
Art does things. It makes you feel things.
And then like this is a little creepy guy that I've made.
Awesome.
I'm not done with his hair application. I still think I'm doing him like a full mohawk all the way to the front. But his eyes are super shiny because I used resin from our resin printer and cured it in our resin curing machine.
Nice.
That's a hack. That counts.
Yeah, so
You're a maker.
I'm a maker. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm starting to try and do, obviously we're not really going to be able to tell, but I'm starting to try and do lithopanes with printing, which obviously you can't see anything.
How it would show up.
Kind of, but technically it's this art in lithopane form, which, obviously that shows nothing. Cool. So yeah, I love doing the 3D printing stuff because it's much more, I have to see everything. So coding is really difficult for my brain to process. If I can't see every single part of it all at once, I get lost and confused and frustrated and just like, I can't see it, I don't get it. So like
it's a
one
lot
of the things that
compartmentalizing that you have to do with coding. It takes a while to get used to it. Like, yeah.
Like I learned to do MIDI music, MIDI tones. Is that what I did?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's what I did.
She transcribed MIDI to Arduino tone functions.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I made my mom. I wish I had it to show, but I don't. I made her this 3D printed. It was like 4 different parts that were just stacked together of a Deathly Hallows symbol. And then the front was, we were going to try and put LEDs in it, but it just didn't really work out to try to fit everything inside. But then I did little MIDI to Arduino tones of it, playing, just certain songs from Harry Potter.
Nice.
So, yeah, one of the more, I guess, classic maker things is pottery. So I'm huge into pottery, specifically things like teapots. So yeah, no, like I love working with the glazes and stuff like that. And the science that goes in for glazes and stuff is just absolutely crazy. So
Glazes do have data sheets.
Glazes do have data sheets. Glazes have crazy data sheets because most glazes will just give you cancer. Like like not like state of California cancer, like everywhere around the world.
Yep. No, yeah. So
Yeah.
how do you have like a pottery studio that you're a part of
I
or
I used to work at one as a teacher and the manager, but over time it's one of those things where when the owners just don't care enough,
uh,
you kind of gotta move on from there. So I mean I honestly I started out as pottery, and then because I lost my ability to have access to a studio
yeah.
and to fire things and stuff like that, I moved towards other art forms like sculpting, with
Mhm.
polymer clay and stuff like that. So he was a
Cool.
cute little mushroom guy and stuff like that. So yeah, and now that I've kind of figured out lithopanes, I'm really going to
Mm.
try and actually push myself more into lithopanes with LEDs. It's kind of, I guess, gonna be
Ah,
an
I was
attempt. He's
I was
probably gonna do a lot of that, but
well, I was just gonna ask, I was gonna be like, "So, are you thinking of incorporating LEDs into your art now?"
yeah, no, I've definitely wanted to take because our it's hidden back there, but our jig has a cute little eyes, right? I've been wanting to just take a chroma just like this and
Mhm.
sculpt a spot into like a little robot that I make that's kind of like that one, but where I can plug this guy in and have it be a cute little face. Because I think it would just be
Nice.
adorable to
Yeah.
have this like little standing sculpture that I'm able to paint, but then he has a fully functioning face and stuff. But yeah, it was definitely something we realized that these are perfect eyes for like,
Yes.
Everyone
Yeah.
loved the test jug.
yeah.